Hello, so this is another Vintage Cube recording. We only have 7 days left of this being on Magic Online, so I'm going to keep playing as much as I can while I have play points. We do have 150 right now, so we're looking to at least 1-2 in order to draft again, but obviously we're shooting for a 2-1 or better here. Yeah, the last deck we drafted was a green ramp strategy that worked out really well. I've kind of only had good experiences drafting that archetype so far. But yeah, let's just join up and see what happens. I'm having a lot of fun with this format. Hoping to yeah, just play it as much as I possibly can while it's here. Yeah. Don't have too much to say other than that before we get started here. So far as going through the draft, I have gotten a little more familiar with some of the cards in this cube that I wasn't aware of before. So I'm hoping I can make some just consistently optimal decisions as I pick my cards. But I really, like every single recording I have here so far, I've made some pretty significant game-losing blunders. I do not want to make any of those this video. That is our real goal here. Just no horribly stupid mistakes, please. So, yeah, let's see what we've got. Alright. This is an interesting pack. Looking at Monastery Swiftspear right now, that seems like a card with a lot of upside if I can get a cool mono-red aggro thing going. Other than that, Utopia Sprawl's okay, Uro's pretty good. I haven't really drafted a green-blue deck before. I could first pick a High Tide if I want to do something crazy here, but I don't really want to draft Storm. Inquisition might be fine. I'm leaning very heavily towards this Monastery Swiftspear. I think that's pretty considerably better than some other stuff going on. So Seasoned Pyromancer could work with the Swiftspear in this deck, you know, just it's good mono-red aggro. Bergie might wheel. Do I want to try to stick to red here? Is there anything that makes me want to pick up a second color right now? Not particularly. I think it's Seasoned Pyromancer seems like one of the stronger cards here, and it's in line with my color so far. So yeah, I mean, if I end up getting like a Kiki Jiki later, that would fit in really well. Yeah. I think it's going to be Zealous Conscripts right now. That seems like the best option here. Nah, I mentioned in the last video, I believe, that I don't really like Greater Gargadon. Volcanic Island could be good. Maybe this could turn into a blue-red, you know, that would help with prowess, of course, but... And maybe Zealous Wheels, if we're being honest. That, like, I don't think, if I'm the person drafting the red aggressive strategy, I don't think Zealous is something you pick if you want to go into Kiki Splinter Twin combo, because it's not as good as Pestermite and Exarch. I'm gonna see what happens if I take this. No, I can't. I'm probably gonna be mono red. I'm gonna take this. I don't think Inferno Titan is something I want in a mono red deck. I think that's more of like a reanimator target, but I could be convinced otherwise. I just would like to do a little better than that here. Abrade is fine. I'm not really seeing any great cards in mono red so far, so getting a little concerned at where we're headed, but obviously we're very early into this draft still. I'm fine taking a Abrade. I think the Titan's more likely to wheel than the Abrade, so let's try that. So we're looking at Through the Breach, not too interested. Avalanche Riders could be fine here. If I had taken that Volcanic Island, I wouldn't even really be too excited about any of these blue cards, so we'll try Avalanche Riders. Thundermaw Hellkite, that's it's a pretty good top-end threat. I like that more than the Titan, I guess. Yeah, that should be fine. We can include that. Alright, so Chandra, Acolyte of Flame, 2 1/1s, sacrifice them, get some value out of my graveyard. This seems playable. Don't really want Goblin Welder here. Young Pyromancer, now that's a strong red card that we're happy to see. We need a lot more of the like Burst Lightning, Lightning Bolt type of cards here, but that can work out later. So just take Silent Clearing here because I'm probably not going to be playing anything else. Bergie, I don't know if I'm going to play this card. I'll put it in the sideboard for now. Gargadon. So we're hoping to see some stronger red cards here. You know, I want my Goblin Guides and my Ragavans, the really good early aggressive cards for this to work out well. Goblin Rabblemaster. I mean, even like a, Goblin Bombardment would be a nice thing to pick up if I'm able to go that way. That works well with Young Pyromancer, Seasoned Pyromancer tokens. Chandra tokens works really well with those. So, yeah. This isn't the most exciting like first round I've ever had, but I have some good things going here. If I pick up a Kiki Jiki, that makes this deck have a lot more just KO potential. But really hoping on a few wheels, I think, in these remaining packs here. So I think this is pretty unfortunate, but okay. And yeah, I haven't drafted a mono red aggro before, so it's nice to get some experience trying to do this. Should get an idea for what cards I'm looking for here. It's kind of interesting. Yeah, so don't think we're really getting what we want on any of our wheels, but that's alright. I could be a world where I play Rishadan Port, but I'm not too sure. I might even play that. if I don't get any particularly great cards anytime soon, I might even play that. Huh. So, yeah, what is this exactly? Yeah, I mean, that's decent. It's really the only option here, right? Feeling very underwhelmed as of right now. So there's the Rabblemaster. That's something I mentioned I wanted. I think that's quite a bit better than Kari Zev. That card's just not too great, but at this rate, I will be playing it from this pack if it wheels, which I'm hoping it will. Figure of Destiny or Hellrider? Ooh, that's tough. That's really tough. I think I need to get a better early curve going here, so leaning towards the figure. Lots of other more powerful cards in this pack, though. I mean, Craterhoof, Gideon, Kaldra, Sylvan Caryatid, even Thraben Inspector seem like possibly better options, so. Alright, well there's our Kiki Jiki, so we've got that working out in this deck. That's nice to see. It's just a, oops, put that in the sideboard. That's a nice thing to have working out for us here. That can steal some games. So very happy to have that develop in spite of some weaker cards. These next few packs are going to be pretty big for us. We really want to see some heavy hitters here. Pretty happy with the Figure of Destiny though. That would be a good thing to invest some mana in with my deck. Like, yeah, okay. Sulfuric Vortex, that's solid. Smuggler's Copter could work out really well in this deck. There's that White Plume Adventurer again, very good card. Abandoned Legacy, I found out. I did not know too much about that. Well, I wouldn't mind either Smuggler's Copter or Sulfuric Vortex, so I'm going to take the Copter because I feel like that's more likely to get picked up by just about anyone else, so maybe we can just hope on the red card coming back. Grim Lavamancer is a great one-drop to pick up here. Man, I really, really need to see more like Lightning Bolts and Chain Lightnings and Burst Lightnings. I need more cards like that. Fire Blast over Runaway Steamkin. Yeah, right now I don't really have like an amazing cast several red spells in one turn thing going on, so just some, you know, this card can kill an opponent pretty quickly. It's a pretty aggressive pick, I like it. Can really feed the graveyard for a Lavamancer. It works with Swift Spear well. Char's, I guess, something we're going to be picking up here. It's not like the best instant speed red aggressive card, but it's what we can play. We're a mono red aggro deck now. I mean, we have been since pick 1, but Avalanche Riders. So I'm at 16 cards right now. Probably going to be a 17 land deck. Okay, nothing too great in this pack. Not interested in Sword of Feast and Famine at all. So I don't think I'm not going to play a Horizon Canopy just for the ability there, but so why don't we just put the sword in our sideboard? It doesn't really matter. We are married to red at this point. So in that vein, now I guess I can pick up a Stomping Ground. Maybe something happens there. Nothing here is too great. Let's put Cauldron in the sideboard. This is not the best deck I've ever drafted. That could change very quickly in the third round. Metamorphose actually pretty good. I maybe didn't consider how well that fits in when I first had that pack. It's pretty good. Alright, yep, got the Steamkin back. Very last card in the pack, so makes sense. You know, you have to be committed to my strategy for that card to be meaningful. It made sense that no one else wanted it. Okay, Desperate Ritual really isn't amazing. Mutavault could be pretty good. I'm not particularly into this. Oh, man. Yeah, let's take a Mutavault. Chandra is amazing. That'll wheel. I'm pretty certain of that. We just definitely want Chandra. Even like, man, Lotus Petal. No, Chandra. So, not a beautiful pack for us here. I see no reason to take Mana Flare, even though that's like the only card in my colors. I don't think that provides much value to this deck. Thinking that I want this Relic of Progenitus in the sideboard, I could get some utility there. Goblin Guide's a fantastic card to pick up. That's, yeah. Only other thing I'd want more than that is a Ragavan, so Goblin Guide's great. It's just what we want. Yeah. You know, this deck can definitely kill people. It has lots of ways to do that. So, okay, I'm gonna have to read these cards. I vaguely know what this does. I'm not super excited about that. I don't know what this does at all. Okay, that's pretty interesting. That's strong removal, very aggressive card, but Faithless Looting, its ability to flashback, it's a 1-drop, its card selection, triggers Prowess, triggers Pyromancer. I think that's kind of a lot better here. Obviously, the same things apply to Perforos, but this having flashback is great. I'm sure one of these two cards will come back to me. Ooh, a Strip Mine. That seems like a pretty nice card to use. I guess I might, I like Sword of Fire and Ice more than I like Feast and Famine, but yeah, I'll definitely take Strip Mine. Light Up the Stage is solid. We're getting some stronger, just higher quality red cards so far. This doesn't have anything for us. Put this in the sideboard. So where are we at right now? 22 non-land cards. We need a few more. Oh, phew. I don't even really have enough playables. Not just barely. So we'll include this ritual. I mean, right now, what we're looking at is a 17 land deck with, I mean, a decent curve. There's a lot of 1-drops, mostly 2-drops. And then once we get into our higher end cards here, it's just really powerful effects. So this isn't too bad. Maybe I'm just a little nervous about it, considering that I haven't really drafted this type of deck before. I don't know what I think about Desperate Ritual here. Like, if it put a Goblin Rabblemaster in play on turn 2, I would like it, but other than that, I don't really believe in it so much. This being worth playing, what else could I consider? With the Strip Mine, I think I'm more interested in keeping Avalanche Riders in my deck, because the higher there's a possibility of me just like really hurting their mana base, the better that gets. I'm not going to play Past in Flames, but I'll pick it. Chandra, I also am, this Chandra, of course, I'm not as certain about. I think I like it more than Desperate Ritual, but I'm still going to evaluate it. I mean, Runaway Steamkin has to be good, obviously. Yeah, all of those are good. I think I'm just gonna decide on not playing the... Yep, so both of these came back. Huh, I think I'm more interested in this card. Has a higher floor, I would say. And I like this ability. Trample and Haste. That's gonna, you know, we draw that late into the game. Maybe some Chandra mana helps make that even better. Oh, why did it only add? Why doesn't it? Yeah, so this is definitely going to be a 17 land deck. I need to make one last cut here. I want to play the Perforos' Invention, like a 2 mana kill a 2/2, 3 mana kill a 4/4. Can kill planeswalkers, which is very important in this format. Obviously, lots of really great planeswalkers. So now, I mean, I just don't know about this as much. It works great with the other Chandra, this 0 ability. And then also just making the 1/1s is very good. How do we feel about this? I like it. Like it. Maybe... Huh. I think with this Bloodfeather Phoenix, I'm not interested in cutting any cards like Char. Like, even though Char is 3 mana and a little not amazing for what we want to be doing, it can work out great. So I think it might have to be this guy here, our Shield Breaker. I like all of these. I like all of those. I'm pretty happy with, yeah, the other options here. So we'll get that 17th Mountain. I don't really know if it's necessary to be playing 17 lands in this deck, but I assume that's just the right choice. Okay. That's our deck. Mono red aggro with a Mutavault and a Strip Mine, which are, you know, I have a lot of 1 red cost cards, so playing both of these scares me a little bit, but that's another reason to just play safe with 17 lands. I also want to make sure I'm getting to like my 5 mana pretty much every game. I want the ability to just win with these cards. So yeah. And then Zealous, even without Kiki Jiki, Zealous Conscripts is a really strong card anyway. Alright. Good luck to us. This is a fun deck. This is fun. I like Smuggler's Copter in here. That's going to be a nice card to have. I like Young Pyromancer and Monastery Swiftspear, love Goblin Guide, Faithless Looting, Grim Lavamancer. We have the Steamkin, but I mean, we were gonna get the Steamkin. If you're drafting mono red, no one else is picking the Steamkin. So yeah, we have Big Chandra. It's probably one of the most powerful cards just here. It's card advantage in red, or just damage, and then this emblem will win you the game. So all that for 4 mana, you know, +1 card advantage, minus removal, minus win the game, right? That's the standard formula that everyone loves, and it also has another plus to generate mana, which can really help out with like a PG Zealous Conscripts line. Alright, so we're on the draw here, not with a very beautiful hand, but it's functional, it's got removal, should open the way for a couple of Mutavault attacks. Maybe this hand's really weak. I can't say for sure these cards are going to be relevant in this game. I feel like I can have a better opening hand than this. I'm gonna try to mulligan here. Oy, that's not much better, but I'm keeping this, I guess. We're probably just getting rid of the Kiki Jiki, right? Sure. Well, alright, not too excited being on the draw with this hand. Some 1-drop would be great. Anything to crew the Smuggler's Copter by the 3rd turn would be helpful as well. Alright. And then, yeah, 20 or fewer cards in it. Gotcha. Okay, sure, that works out really nicely. We definitely want to fix a couple problems in this hand. Manamorphose doesn't really mesh with anything else going on in this hand too well, and in a similar vein, Fire Blast doesn't either. They could work out for me later pretty well, but I'm more interested in some other stuff at the moment, so I also want to keep these lands. Although maybe keeping 3 in my hand is a little too much. Maybe I should have been comfortable discarding a mountain there. Ah, well. Alright. Still got that Kiki Jiki on the bottom of our deck. Yep. Is yeah, like other than bottoming the Kiki Chiki, I considered bottoming the Fire Blast. I think if I was to Faithless Looting, I wouldn't have discarded the Kiki Chiki because I wouldn't really have a way to get it back and wouldn't be too interested in just losing that. Well, I'm obviously scared of, anything here at Kolaghan's Command, Lightning Bolt killing my Mutavault, but I'm gonna try to attack him. I guess if I crew the Copter, they'd be more incentivized to kill that. So let's just try this out here. Yep. I am certain they're going to do something I won't like this turn. Kolaghan's right. Yes, of course. So we're starting off with a horrible mistake already. So that's great. You love that. I even thought the card, forgot that it can also just destroy artifacts in the first place. It's fine. It wouldn't be one of my recordings if I didn't make a horrible, stupid mistake in the first place, so what can you do? At least we're attacking now. You get a land. No. Alright, we can spectacle this. They countering it? Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess it's mana positive for them. Maybe that allows them to cast something interesting on their turn here. Well, we're going to be on the play next game. Thief of Sanity. Alright. And we're killing that. Yeah, so, they haven't shown us anything super scary yet. I'd like to draw a land here. Okay. Now, it's definitely right to just kill this, I feel. Can start plussing it next turn. And then if they play, okay, well, let's see what happens. Chandra's going to help us get back into things quite a bit. Oh, yeah. I'm down to, so it'd just be a 3-1 trample and haste right now. Other than that, I'd just be holding up Char this turn, so I'll play it. Uh-huh. Four mana Lightning Bolt. But when you don't have Lightning Bolt in your deck, I guess you're more than happy to... Oh, could this be their own like Splinter Twin combo? What are we going to be doing here? Baleful Strix. Okay, just some value. Not too upset about that. Okay. All right. Let's exile the top again. It's just a mountain. So we're probably don't want to Zealous Conscripts here. See no reason that benefits us, so we'll just plan on charring the Baleful Strix next turn. Should I just do it right now? I will. I think I'm pretty committed to it. I just take the 2 damage. I can see a world where charring their face would actually be one of my best paths to winning the game. Chandra's not at risk of dying this next turn. It's unrealistic to think I'm going to ultimate it this game. I just want to use its first ability. Ooh, okay. Yeah, what's the Shelldock card? Oh, yeah, nice. That's a good one. Hi. Arena Rector. Ooh. They have a way to kill it? Okay. So I'm assuming Chandra's taking 2 this turn. Yep. And I'm just gonna accept that. Rabblemaster's a solid drag here. Huh. That might help me quite a bit. Let's see. No, we're just gonna not play it. Playing out the Rabblemaster. Yep. So we're probably losing Chandra this turn. I just want them to put something on the board here that would be a good Zealous Conscripts target. Okay, that just might be it. So this is going to put a bunch of cards in their hand. If they don't kill me this turn, I have a good shot next turn, maybe, at just ending the game here. Baleful Strix would be able to block this, unfortunately, but yeah, I guess that's not so good, huh? Hopefully they attack with it this turn. Since this is going to be held back as a blocker, I'm sure they want to just throw everything at Chandra this turn, because I can, you know, my best block would just to be killing the Imperial Recruiter. Although they are at 9 life, they do have to be a little careful here. Dream Halls, Time Warp, Nicol Bolas, God Pharaoh, Mystic Confluence, and Island. Well, Dream Halls is quite scary, but they can't actually cast that right now, so yeah, they can't cast any of those cards here. It's just attacking with those 2. Huh. Alright. What am I missing? What horrible misfortune will befall me when I block this Imperial Recruiter right now? Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. This is a pretty interesting turn. Alright, so Zealous Conscripts, if they don't have anything here, will win this for me. Oh no. Yeah, no, this gives it haste. Alright. Yep. That works out. Alright, so got pretty lucky to win that game, I felt. They did a lot of valuable stuff, but they just never really played anything. I mean, the Atraxa was their way to win, but we just had the perfect response to it. Okay, so yeah. Nice. Very happy with how that game went. Wasn't really. I also realized at one point I think I missed a turn where I didn't really do anything with my mana, because I was thinking of charring the Baleful Strix, but I didn't, so I probably could have just flashbacked Faithless Looting that turn, and that would have been a valuable thing to do, but oh well. Yeah, I have no interest in changing anything. I'm a aggressive red deck, and that's all I am. One mountain, no playable cards. We will have to mulligan. To no mountains. Alright, going to 5. So we can keep this. See no world where Fire Blast is good here. And probably Perforos's Invention. Technically I could do something with that with 2 mana, whereas Char I can't. But I'm gonna have another opportunity to... Let's see, I would need 4 mana to exploit that. We're gonna try putting the Char on the bottom. Just have as many cards I'm sure I can play as possible. But now, obviously, mull to 5. That's pretty tough. Let's see what happens. Zealous Conscripts was amazing. Really glad I held on to it as long as I did. It was an easy decision to hold on to it as long as I did, because it never really presented too much value earlier. But yeah, it's a pretty tough discard. I'm gonna discard a mountain here. Probably the Perforos's Invention now, because I just want to Bloodfeather Phoenix light up the stage. So Baleful Strix will get in my way with this line, but yeah, so will just about anything else this deck is capable of doing. Seems silly to care too much about any specific possibility. Unless I get in a situation where I'm about to, you know, activate a Mutavault and crew a Smuggler's Copter. Then I should be worried about Kolaghan's Command. Hey, at least, I mean, that could have been a horrible game-ending blunder, and it wasn't. We still got the win, so just happy that worked out. Yep. Okay, not interested in Ancestral Vision. Nice, alright. So yeah, I mean, Chandra's going to be strong next turn, just, yeah, and they're grabbing Baleful Strix again. Although, I won't be able to light up the stage after I have Chandra, but I still think it's worth getting her out here. 2 1/1s. They didn't want to trade their Recruiter for a token. Arena Rector. Okay. Is this at Chandra? Of course, of course. Yup. Alright, well, make another 2 1/1s. Go to combat here. The Rector won't die from a block, it'll just eat it. Spectacle this. Play this here, Mountain, and yeah, I'm perfectly happy to just throw away these two lands here. I won't make the tokens, but it's just going to make my hand a bit better. Nice. Okay. This is playing out nicely, you know. Wasn't my strongest hand. Obviously, they're going to present just much better roadblocks as they get more and more mana, but happy to see them Expressive Iteration on this turn. It's obviously really good, but there's lots of scarier stuff they could be doing on turn 5, so it's not the end of the world yet. We really only need a couple more turns functioning like this to do some nice things. Okay, Thief of Sanity. That's pretty good for them. Although Grim Lavamancer is going to be really strong. So let's see here. Yeah. I'm just going to make the 1/1s again. Although, like, well, how am I attacking this turn? This can't block the Thief. Do I need to kill the Thief of Sanity this turn? I think I might like that line the best. So Perforos's Invention, cast the card, click the card to cast it, yeah. Deals twice X damage to Thief of Sanity. X is currently 1. Thank you. And now I'm just going to put Lavamancer out there and get in with the Phoenix. Not interested in killing their Arena Rector. So that turn wasn't really as, you know, hugely impactful as one might hope. But yeah, they're still not doing anything particularly terrifying for me. Okay, that is pretty easy to just kill with Lavamancer. No big problem there. Right, yeah, this is a good attack. Because I'd have to choose between killing it or having my 1/1s next turn. Well, I guess I can't choose to kill it, right? Like, I'm just thinking about I didn't see a Planeswalker last game, so like, what if they just don't have a Planeswalker and they've decided that the threat of having a 1/2 an opponent never wants to kill is good enough to play Arena Rector just for the laughs, but obviously not gonna bank on that. Okay. Does Kiki-Jiki do anything interesting for me this turn? Probably not. We could make a second Bloodfeather Phoenix. I think a copy of Seasoned Pyromancer, it would trigger, which could be, that's good. Although I want to spend a mana this turn. Alright, let's start off by Faithless Looting here. Okay. I guess I don't want to discard the Manamorphose if I keep the Swift Spear. I really want to keep the Kiki-Jiki though. So if I have to discard 2 cards, I'm just going to discard Mountain and maybe I should discard the Kiki-Jiki? I don't think so. I'm not going to. We'll discard Manamorphose. It's not ideal, but it's also not that big of a deal anyway. So, how would we attack this turn? Probably with everybody. So they can't really kill any of my stuff anyway. Well, if this gets a 1/1 counter. yeah, see, I don't know the specific rules text of connive, like what that exactly they do. They look at their card. If it's something, it goes to their hand, or they just look at it and they choose whether they put it in the graveyard or hand or something. So they discard, which means this gets the... I don't know. I thought it's supposed to get 1/1 counters somehow. But yeah, we're gonna keep being aggressive here. Probably should have done the math before I... No, it really helped out with the blocking this turn. Sure. But yeah, so killing that. That's fine. That's just getting rid of one of the blockers with that is a good enough use of that card. So yeah, we got him pretty close here. Like, if I draw a land, maybe just Kiki Jiki. Ooh. Alright, let's see what kind of crazy stuff they can do this turn. They can cast 2 spells, technically. Right, okay, that's a good one. I still could win next turn, it's not impossible. Exiles cards from the top. Okay. What do you get? Zealous Conscripts. Yep, so... yeah. What are we doing here? I mean, all things considered, my opponent is playing a pretty slow deck. So, like, if I don't win this game... just untapping a land? It's kind of scary. And yeah, I mean, them getting Zealous Conscripts is pretty rough for me here. Thundermaw is nice. So, we just gotta go to cast that. Tap down the Shredder, that would be lethal damage, as long as it were to resolve, but them untapping the island, like, I'm a little worried about a miscalculation or something, but I'd be insane not to just be going for it here. Enter the battlefield, please. Nice. Okay. Alright, opponent. Did we get ya? Attack you, attack you. Yep. Alright. Cool. So we won a match. Yeah, their deck was just a little slow, so we were able to, despite some bad mulliganing and bad decisions, still worked out. We just had enough time. So yeah. I think that those draws I've been having so far have been just a little bit slower and clunky anyway, so I think the deck could only perform better than this. We've already got our 1 win, so there's going to be another recording on the channel. Yay. I want to see how many videos of this I can make before this league goes away. Throughout these weekdays here, I'm going to hope to get like at least 1 more of these recorded and uploaded, just cause, but then on the weekend I'd like to do another, like 1 every day. Maybe have like a 3rd or a 4th one ready for some other stuff. But yeah, that was fun. That was a fun deck to play. It was really shocking, I guess, how... I mean, I definitely have some of the good red cards here, but I don't feel like I got a lot of the amazing ones. So I was just glad to see the deck work, given that. Alright, I'm not going to mulligan this hand. I can pretty much cast everything here, and yeah, I'm not interested in mulliganing to 5 again or anything. It's a very slow start, but who knows? Island, Moxjet, that makes me a lot more scared than just Island. Ledger Shredder. Okay. That's something. Mountain Pass, Mountain Pass. Not great. Yep, they attack me. A signet. And something else, or are we passing? We're passing. So I don't really know if charring this is the right choice here. Pretty much every decision I could make here is scaring me, so doesn't bode well. I'm not just gonna try to kill the Shredder. If I play Seasoned Pyromancer, what do I discard? Fire Blast, maybe? Kind of want to hold. I want to hold Fire Blast and Char. I just want to get damage going. So let's make some Chandra tokens and attack with those. Lots of different ways you could progress with this hand. They're just going to counter it. It's fine. Sure. I'm okay with that. There's plenty of hopefully scarier things I could do later down the line that I'm happy the Mana Leak's gone for. Is this something I can... Yeah, this is something I could Fire Blast if I want to. Hope they just assume that they're going to make the 2/2. Okay. So, like, would it be amazing to just Fire Blast right now? No, not at all, but it definitely might do it. I don't want too many Gideon tokens to start wrecking me here, so let's do it. Then we can just play the Seasoned Pyromancer. Okay. I'm gonna keep the Smuggler's Copter. That seems like the best card in my hand right now. Yeah, okay. So, we don't really want to attack with the Goblin Guide here, but Lavamancer's fine enough to put on the board. Smuggler's Cop... Yeah. This isn't... Is this gonna be a rat? No. Okay. Given my mana situation now, that's pretty annoying, but... Oh, jeez. Okay. Yeah, I'll just take the damage, I don't mind. Can Lavamancer both of these things eventually. And if I draw a mountain, I might just end up yeah, taking all of that. Okay. Opponent is, yeah, chaining together some really good cards here. Ugh. Yep. So Goblin Guide's not gonna be happening next turn either. Ouch. Okay, well, Yeah, which one? Maybe getting rid of the Flicker Wisp is better. I assume it is. How do I attack here? Just with the 1/1 maybe? Yeah, I don't know, this situation's just pretty grim, ultimately. Let's get that 1 damage. Yeah, they've just got some really powerful cards going on. Can they flash back the Time Walk this turn somehow? Yeah, I think I've probably seen enough here to not feel like I'm going to be winning that game. Yeah, so let's get right back into it. On the play, we will bet everything on the strength of this Faithless Looting here. Or maybe start with Swift Spear is better. I'd say it is. So obviously, best case scenario is we Faithless Looting, light up the stage next turn. And they're starting off with the Jet again. If they play a Ledger Shredder, I'm gonna cry. Yep. Oh, well, I'd love to be able to cast that. Oh no. Ah, ouch. Okay. Well, we'll take advantage of that ability. Definitely discard that. Again, I don't want to discard Kiki Jiki because there's some potential there. Guess we're just looking at discarding Avalanche Riders. And unfortunately there isn't even a point to attacking now this turn. So we'll pass. Woof. Alright, they're also missing land drops. Ho 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 ho. Huh. Wow. Many possibilities here. I could abrade their Mox Jet. I could abrade their Ledger Shredder. I don't want to sack the Strip Mine just, immediately on their island. Definitely want to use the abrade. Gonna be a little conservative here and target the Ledger Shredder. Yeah, let's just hope they miss a land drop again next turn. Oh no. Yeah, they can mana leak it. Darn. I suppose that makes sense, given that they don't have land drops. They probably have a couple things they can do with their mana here. Alright, second island. Yeah, I'd love to have Mox and Time Walk and all that jazz. Alright, another mountain's nice. Okay. It's really our only option here, I suppose. Yeah, this, you know, we got lucky enough to top deck 2 lands in a row there. Nice. Yeah, okay, well, that boosts their chances pretty considerably. They could have attacked first. Like, they really wanted the land, but they had a direct opening. I guess they just don't want to attack at all in the first place. So I value lighting up the stage after an attack here and hopefully playing a land more than I just value charring their Ledger Shredder. It's, you know, it's not doing all that much for them, all things considered. Alright. Some peace of mind. Yeah, I'd rather char that on their next turn if I am going to char it. But again, 4 damage to... Well, I could just Chandra the Ledger Shredder now. Maybe I want to get really aggressive with it and just char their face this turn. Let's see what they do. Spellbinder. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just gonna... They're gonna be able to prevent me from playing my Chandra next turn. But I can char the Shredder right now. And then next turn I would be looking at flashing back an Abrade, maybe, to get rid of the Spellbinder, just so I can get in for like 3 damage or so. Okay, they exiled the Kiki-Jiki and conceded. Alright. Okay, let's hope for a really good hand here for game 3. We need it. And let's hope for them to mulligan. I'm usually pretty lucky with my... Gotta go, sorry. Oh no! I don't want that kind of win. Oh. Sorry, man. Darn. Well, sometimes the real world has some obligations. That's unfortunate. I'm not very happy about getting that win. I was excited for that game 3 there. That's a shame. Yeah. Alright, well. Now I want to lose. I don't want a 3-0 and have that be the way I won. So I guess they just conceded there because they had to go. They didn't like see my hand and decide, oh no. Because I can't imagine that that's what happened. Anyway, well, that's a shame. It happens, I suppose. Feel worse for them, I guess. I'm sure they're upset about having to leave. I probably felt pretty good about their chances. I know I felt pretty good about their chances. But hey, alright, lost the die roll. I can accept that. Feel like I deserve. Ooh, nice. Here we go. Now this is the kind of hand I've been wanting to draw since we got started. And they're mulliganing? Oh, boy. This is what I... Oh, mold a 5? Please don't mold a 4 and concede the whole match. Please. I'll cry. I can't live like this. Don't... Just let me play and then beat you, and then I can pretend it was because I was good and not because you mulliganed to 5. Alright, so they're not conceding. 5 can work. No Mox Jet? Oh, beautiful. Alright, well, hey, let's help him out. I'm a good guy. Let's draw him some cards. Yeah, planes. There you go, opponent. Don't say I never did anything for you. So, next turn's interesting between, like, Young Pyromancer, Smuggler's Copter. What are we thinking? Probably just, because if I Smuggler's Copter, next turn would still be like Young Pyromancer. Yeah, no, getting the Smuggler's Copter down right now is better, I think. Oh, another one. Alright. We fixed their mulligan for them. That's all you get from the Goblin Guide opponent. That's all you deserve. I'm being nicer than I wanted to with my Goblin Guide so far. Alright. What we got this turn? Lotus Petal. Uh-oh. We know they have one more land in their hand. We got that Plains. So, 4 channel. I'm just dead, aren't I? Maybe this could just be like a time spiral or something. They just tap 2 blue. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Uh-oh. Alright, no, this is just Emrakul or something. Win the game. What is it? Is it Hydroid Krasis? Nice. Half, yeah. That's good. Dang. Okay. So, we're not completely hopeless yet. 10 cards in hand might make us completely hopeless, but you know, let's draw Char, and then we just kill them. Oh, alright, what can we do? Fortunately, this does have flying. Could there be anything for 2 mana that would really help me out here? Like, if I Faithless Looting right now? If I had some way to Avalanche Riders, that would obviously be my best play. But this doesn't have Vigilance. That's what's working out best for us here. They have to have some good cards in their hand to really attack us with it and make sure that they can protect themselves, which I'm sure they do, but, you know, I'm gonna make that be the case. Alright, that's easy enough discard. And what, like Zealous Conscripts could maybe save us if they maybe take a turn to block or something, not attack us. But yeah, that Hydroid Krasis, man. They took some damage to their life total, which is really all we got going for us right now. That's a great Mold of 5, man. Turn 3, huge Hydroid Krasis. pretty nice. Could turn appealing to Avalanche Riders. That guy is Cradle. Obviously. Okay. Yowza. Alright. Well, that's gonna be a little messy for me. You're gonna kill a young Pyromancer? I can't imagine they really care to return lands. I guess we can like crew this in response. I'm not really scared of turning it into a creature this turn for any reason, so let's just have the ability to soak up 3 damage if we really want to. But again, you know, if they attack me, alright, I'm definitely keeping the Copter, because I can get them to 5. Whew. Alright. Well, no, not with the birds in play. Dang, right. So if I attack with everything next turn, I could deal 1 to them. The Char is still lethal. I do have Mutavault in play, so I would actually be able to deal like 3 to them, which still isn't good enough. I'm not gonna block. It's a 2-turn kill regardless of if I soak up 3 damage. Yeah, there are some draws that win us the game here, but Mountain isn't one of them. So now we're just dead. Like, you know, I mean, let's just do what we can. See if anything happens here. They're obviously blocking these because they're free blocks, but maybe they just don't. Maybe they just... Oh yeah, right, Smuggler's Copter gives me a chance here. Just at, I don't really think 2 mana gives me anything that would kill them right now, but... Oh, there's the Char. Damn. 1 card too late, seriously, huh? Wow. That's pretty depressing. Yep, just taking 2. Man, 1 mana was the difference between that game, and they probably had like the strongest start they possibly could have. So I suppose I don't feel horrible about my chances here. So what, I guess if I didn't activate the Mutavault, I could have won? Is that really something I should have considered? I guess so. Alright. Good stuff. We can land this. That was a fantastic start from them. It was a great hand for me, too, and it was super close, so... There's definitely a game here on the play, which I wasn't last time, and it came down to that. Dang. So yeah, I guess if I didn't attack with the Mutavault, if all I got from the Copter was the trigger, I should have just realized that that attack wasn't really going to matter, so I should have just done what I could to get that extra card in my hand. I just wasn't really thinking that Smuggler's Copter would give me another draw step that turn until I had already attacked with everybody. Yes, I will play first. Yeah, this hand's fine. I can't really... You know, they're going to mulligan again, but I'm just going to give them all the lands they need, and then they're going to do what they did again. Just, yeah. Man, I wanna, you know, I still want to win this game. This match, if I end in a 3-0, it's gonna be a 2-1. We will recognize it as a 2-1. I felt like I was gonna lose against that last opponent. I felt like they had a really good deck against what I was doing. So, yeah. But, unfortunately, we don't get to know how that game would have ended. Alright, Goblin Guide. Don't give him a land this time. Don't do it. Oh, you backstabbing goblin bastard. How could you do this to me? Birds, that's fine. Can't wait to kill it with Thundermaw Hellkite. So that's definitely gonna happen. Dude, am I supposed to Manamorphose here? Just for like the possibility of doing something on this turn? Because if I don't, turn 3 is 3 drop, turn 4 is 4 drop, turn 5 is 5 drop. I'm just gonna play this. Because even if I just draw a mountain, that's a good use of this card. Yeah, just red, please. Swift Spear. Alright. It's in the wrong order, but hey. Can't do nothing about that. Four for 4? Come on, my man. Jeez. I'm probably gonna Rabblemaster instead of Chandrain next turn. We'll see what they do. That'll impact it somewhat, but I think Rabblemaster's gonna grow the board a bit better. This hand can really work out nicely here. Sure. And yeah, this doesn't reveal it to me, just for them. Huh, okay. It's pretty interesting. There's no way I'm supposed to just Faithless Looting here. I'm considering using Chandra, because that'll prowess the Swift Spear to a point that they'll block the Goblin Guide. I'll get in for 4 damage, and then the next turn I can like Manamorphose off of Chandra, and then Faithless Looting or something. Maybe hit my 4th land drop. If I just play the Goblin Rabblemaster, they could choose between killing the Swift Spear or the Goblin Guide. I'd like to keep Swift Spear if possible. Let them kill the Guide. So we'll just make the... yeah, just make the 1/1s. And we do want to get in as much damage as possible, so there's no point in like holding the Goblin Guide back for them to 3. What is happening, man? Goodness. Goodbye, Goblin Guide. You dishonored me this game. Just hurt me at every possible opportunity. Shame on you. Drawn them 3 cards this game, and now they're just gonna kill me. Please don't channel. No, oh, okay. Kenrith. Very strong card. That's cool. Don't really have any good ways to kill that. Yep. Now this would... whew. In a bad spot. In a bad spot. Oh, what to do? Alright, well we got our mountain. Rabblemaster 2 1/1s. What do we think about that? They kill my Monastery Swift Spear. Ooh, so what are they gonna do with this most likely? Gain 5 life once per turn? That's pretty gross. It's a pretty tough decision here. So I'm 2, 3. Alright. I think we need to play a Faithless Looting this turn no matter what. We can just start with the Faithless Looting, I suppose. I'm really looking for a Fire Blast here. But a Char would work too. Okay, Fire Blast. So, Chandra's not bad by any means at all. But I need to keep this Rabblemaster. So I think I have to get rid of Chandra Hellkite, which is like the worst. Boy, yeah, that's tough. Is that right? Does that make sense? I need the Fire Blast. It just makes sense to play the Rabblemaster this turn. Alright, that makes our hand weaker, but I really think it's the right choice here. Oh, no, yeah, not now. I feel like they're definitely blocking one of the 1/1s with Kenrith, right? Or yeah, this right. That's not what I meant. One of my creatures, at least one of the 1/1s. So we'll just let the damage resolve first. Well, now I need to... No, not with the ability to gain 5 life, right? This is just better. So yeah, I mean, Kenrith just hurts us so badly. Got him at 8 life. We got nothing going on. 2 mountains in play. 0 cards in hand. They're attacking Chandra. Not blocking that. I'd rather have the Rabblemaster. Rabble. I just don't really plan on blocking anything for like most of this game. I don't think. So yeah, flashing back a Faithless Looting if we draw a mountain won't do anything for us. Alright, Wall of Fruits is annoying. At least Rabblemaster will be a, it should have, oh, well, now it's dead, so. Yeah. Yep. Alright, they just about got us here. Only thing that's giving me some amount of hope is that I know they should have some lands in their hand if they just don't have much else to do. You know, I can kill a Vraska with this Lavamancer, I can kill the birds, I can kill that. you know. Oh. How do I win this? Okay. Ooh. Alright, yeah, that's enough. They win the match. Nothing I can do there, I don't think. So 2-1 with a pretty unfortunate match too. That, you know, this is pretty questionable results for this deck. I mean, I felt like in all those games, it was really only like, I mean, the draw where I lost by that 1 mana, that was like, felt like the strongest draw I had against the strongest draw any of my opponents really had. So it was a fun game. This was a fun deck. Mono red is pretty good. I could definitely see, you know, next time I'm looking at a first pack, if there's like one of the really powerful mono red cards sitting there, I could definitely see choosing to go down that route. But yeah, so that was fun. You know, if anybody's watching this video at this point, thanks for watching this, but, you know, yeah, I don't really have anything to say about that. I'm not trying to do anything, I just wanted to put some of these out there while Vintage Cube is around, because it's fun. So, take care. Goodbye.